So I just wanted to get on here and like make a video doing my makeup and just talking about random things. So what we gonna do first? I don't even know if I want to do something like overly dramatic or I mean I could the glitter. I could the glitter, you know what I mean? This gold. Plus they got this green holographic gold. I don't know. Well, I don't know if you guys can see it. It's this one right here. It just looks gold on camera. It has green glitter too. Okay, I also have this. Ooh, this is the one that I was looking for. I think I just want to do like a wet look, a wet glitter look. And for that, I'm gonna be using my lip gloss. But I think I can do that at the end. Just because it is glitter, like that's literally all I'm doing to my eyes, just putting glitter on them with lip gloss. Ooh, excuse me. Yes. Let's get started, shall we? Okay. So first things first, I'm gonna put this primer on even though I plan on taking this makeup right back off. I gotta have a sound to use like every time I say a bad word. I don't even like cussing, guys, but sometimes I do it because it's just so necessary. This just feels good. I don't know why I'm doing this. Got my Tarte Stick Foundation. Feel like the Olympics when I'm jumping through hoops. In the bedroom or in the bedroom. Foundation. As you can see, I am at the last drop or last little speck of foundation.
Pinch-O-Matic has saved you 5.2 cents.
I put it on super light. You know, like I used to like put it all over my face and then rub it in, but I actually like it when there's less. Even though you can still see my acne scars, it just makes it look, my face look more natural and just like flawless in the sense that it's like as natural as can be. Yeah, that's that. So yeah, Kevin Samuels. If you guys don't know who he is a talk show host for his Kevin Samuels show here on YouTube. I mean, his videos are interesting, to say the least. And I know like a lot of men have the same thought process as him, but here's the thing about it. I just feel like it's not... They claim for it to be realistic, but I feel like it's not all the way realistic. You know, he's entitled to his opinions. And I'm not saying that some things that he says is like just completely wrong. Like he's not always wrong. But the thing that I just dislike the most about him is that whenever he gets a female caller, I get like, you know, he might be on a time restraint or something like that, but every time he gets a female caller, he never actually listens to the question that they're trying to ask. And it's just like, well, if they're asking for your help, wouldn't it be helpful to at least know the question? I get so frustrated when I look at his videos because I don't even know the person's question to even decide if I'm agreeing with his advice or not. Because I'm sure you guys, I mean, if you guys have seen the Kevin Samuels show, there's one where it's like, you're average at best. He told this woman that she was average at best, and she rated herself that way really, so that's not his fault. But basically saying that because she has a kid and that she's not that pretty looking, she can never find a guy that makes, or like a high value man, which is excuse me, according to him, it is, it's just a man that makes like 6 figures or more, a high value man. And not to say that that's not even like what makes a high value man. How much a man makes or a man earns does not make a man high value whatsoever. So I feel like these are just like some of the things that he leaves out when he answers these questions or, gives advice to these people that call in. Now I get it, like men want a man that makes a lot of money because more money, potentially less problems, even though some people say more money, more problems, but pretty sure you have less problems with more money. I think. Anyway, he goes to say that like none of these women are going to be able to find a man that makes that much money because, there's not that many men out on the market anyway, and women outnumber men and all this stuff, so we should just deal with it. Which, to be completely honest with you, I mean, I feel like I'm a pretty spectacular person, but I have issues when it comes to dating. And it has everything to do with this word called compatibility. And that's what I think that he misses the most. I mean, you can say that a guy doesn't care about compatibility, or if he thinks that the person that he's dating is a good person, all he really cares about is looks, if she can have babies, and, like everyday life stuff. She can cook, clean, all that. But I beg to differ because there's so many people out in the world that have come to realize that they can look for the things that this world says that they need in a partner. But when they really like take the time to step back and look at what they want and what they feel would make them happy, it's just someone that they're compatible with. So he often gets on the phone. I can't stand this because he answers these calls and the women don't even get to finish asking their question. He automatically goes to what some people would call paradigm shifting, but I wouldn't necessarily call it that because, I mean, there was no paradigm given to be shifted in the first place. But anyway, he goes to asking all these questions because he wants to just get to the point. He wants to know if you have kids, or if you graduated from school, or things like that. Because if you have kids, he's automatically gonna say you're not gonna be able to earn a high value man. Even though we have men like Jeff Bezos marrying a 50-year-old woman that has kids. So it's like, I mean, I guess her kids might be gone, but there's some rich men that just obviously don't care about that sort of thing. And it comes down to preference, really. That's all it really comes down to, preference and compatibility. I've been around a lot of rich people to know, I mean, yeah, you have like your sugar daddies that want to have like the new hottest thing in town because that's what they want. And then you have other men that date for like different reasons. You have men that have a wife and they adopt children. You have men that have a wife that they're the stepfather, and they have kids too. So it's like it totally has a lot to do with compatibility. I think the Kevin Samuel show is a good show for uplifting men in general, which I can't be mad at because why not? A lot of the times, like, men say that women bash on men all the time and things like that, which I understand, but what you guys are missing is that women just started bashing men like that. You guys just started getting bashed. Not even starting 100 years ago. Prior to 100 years ago, everything was all about men, and women had to cater to men and what they wanted. Men never looked at a woman and looked at her personality and actually got to know her for what she is rather than what she can do or what she can bring to the table. Everything up until now, and it might be because everything up until now has been about survival, but I think what we're realizing now is that there's more than just one way to survive or live life. So yeah, Kevin Samuels. And I'm just going to rant about him because I hate the way he delivers his messages a lot of the time. Like, there's no need to be that rude to someone who's just hanging on to hope. Like, they hope that something will happen to them. And a lot of the times it does happen to women, but sometimes it doesn't. And it's not because they have children or they have, it's usually because it's a personality problem. I don't have kids, thank God. I'm not ready for them yet. But in the future, when I find the right person. I feel like less is more. I feel like baking, when women bake, sorry, going on a tangent of makeup real quick. When women really like pack on the powder and bake it, it's because like, you're just trying to make your face a whole new face at that point. I'm all for keeping it simple and using the powder for what it's supposed to be used for. But I gotta admit too, I do like the, not the glossy look, but not the wet look, the dewy look. That's what I'm talking about. I like the dewy look. Okay, let's close this without making a mess. The dewy look. And I feel like when I use less product, it all blends together really well. And it looks like one perfect harmony. Anyways, going back to my nose. My nose. I don't even know what accent that is. Let me stop being stupid. But literally, like I was saying before, Kevin Samuels show, it's a good show to like boost the self-esteem of men. Men don't realize that they've just been getting like, outed for their BS because before, 1940s, life has always revolved around men. And men don't like to admit it, but that's the downfall of the kingdoms that we've had. You know what I mean? That's the downfall is patriarchy and thinking that men control everything. I love my black men, quote unquote black, because I don't just feel like we have a lot of work to do. I think that men don't want to look at things realistically as far as women go and understand that we have a lot to offer once we're really understood. And they let them tell it, they'll never understand us. But I don't think we're hard to understand. We're not broken. I just think maybe we're just really complex and it just boggles their mind. I don't know. But then, like, I do see men that understand women. Like, people think Derek Jackson is a simp, but I feel like he just really understands women. Like, Fit Me powder. I just feel like he understands what women go through and how women view things with their eyes and see things. Because half the time I'd be thinking, like, men live in a bro code. You know what I mean? And they, like, do what they want to do. They have, like, a book of bro code that women aren't a part of. So I feel like that's how they're able to get over on us so much. Because women are really honest, but men, you can tell that they're just not. Like, men are just like, I want everything that I want and I want it my way and I want it now or whenever. But it's like, if you look deeper into things, you know, oftentimes you'll find that you're really taking the route with all the twists and turns by wanting to do things your way. And if you looked at another person's view, you know, thought about it from the woman's perspective, you might not have so many dips and bends. But I must admit, like, not gonna lie, women can be problematic too. There's duality in everything. Just like there's like negative people, there's positive people. There's good women, there's bad women. There's smart men, there's stupid men. So, and I don't even know if that made sense, guys, but let me know if that made sense to you in the comments. Because I've been thinking about this so much and it's just like, why don't men understand women? But anyways, compatibility stumps everything else. So if you have children, I need to get my eyebrows done. But if you have children and you want to get what they call a high value man, it is definitely not impossible. It's just really hard. But you know what? Like, I don't have any children. And I still find it hard to, like, get a man that I like to date. You know, find, like, a good man. But I see people or women that have children and things like that, and they can find a man in no time. You know what I mean? So it just depends. It's like all about compatibility. Oftentimes it can be about what, you know, each other brings to the table at that point in time, like what that person needs. Life is different for each and every person. So for him to just put like a stamp of this is the way that it always works, it just doesn't make much sense. Use this, you know that this is the truth. RK by Kiss lip gloss, lip oil, hydrating. It is hydrating. Y'all, look at my lips. And I'll show you when it's freshly applied too, because this isn't doing it justice. Like, I haven't applied this in about an hour or so, and I've eaten that sandwich over there, and my lips still look pretty good. So anyway, I think I'm gonna use this brush even though it's dirty, but whatever. I wish I just had the key to everything, but honestly, if I were to choose like who I think's at fault, without even being biased and just really thinking things through, like, I think a lot of men are the problem. That looks really pretty, doesn't it? Look at that shine. I'm digging this new Kiki Palmer, Virgo Tendencies. Okay, so this lip oil is tingly and it's starting to make my eye feel, you know, like a breeze is coming through. There's a breeze in the eye. I'm freaking weird, guys. Don't judge me. Now to add lashes. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Okay, you looking like a snack. Gonna put this giant lash on my eye. Just kidding. It's one. I mean, it's two, but together. Okay, so let me just take the time to pick this glue off. I really need to sit up. World's current events, I mean, Joe Biden just got inaugurated. I'm like interested to see what change he's gonna make to our country. Or if he's gonna make any at all. If you ask me, I feel like the United States would just be better off as, like, not have a president or like a, you know, like a designated like set ruler, but just have like a cabinet of people, like really good people that care about people. Ew, like that just came out of my glue. You know what I mean? Like if you've ever watched Game of Thrones though, like I feel like what's that place where Daenerys got her dragon stolen at? It's been some years. And I wasn't really into the last season like that, so please forgive me. I don't remember the name of the place. Let me look it up. This lip gloss is making my eyes feel good. Like, it makes me feel awake. Honestly, if you do this in the morning, guys, this would be on point. Like, this would wake you up in the morning is what I'm trying to say. Where did Daenerys... Karth. Karth is where she went. If it was more like Karth where they had like a set like people that just really cared about, you know, the country and not just about themselves and what they can do for that country or city. I feel like the world would be way better that way. Let me know what videos you want me to do. Like I could do more videos talking like this if you guys like it. Let me know. But I mean, I also have singing videos. I love to sing. My music is coming out soon, so be all on the lookout for that. And I mean, I can do makeup videos, but really it would just be like a get ready with me kind of thing. I don't know anything about makeup. I'm not a Jackie Aina or whoever else be doing makeup these days. Love it. All right. Well, thanks for chatting with me, guys. I can't wait to see you when I see you. I hope to be posting a video like, I mean, the goal is to do it every day, but let's be realistic. How about once a week? And then I want to pick it up more and more. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. See ya.